Hi friends, come along with me as I vend at a craft market. I'm going to be doing Renegade Craft in San Francisco. It's about a 6.5 hour drive from here. So come along on the road with me, setting up my booth and my overall opinions and thoughts of it at the very end. So let's get on our way. So I am 3 hours in. I'm halfway through, basically. So I'm doing a little break now at a rest stop and coffee, of course. There was a 2-hour window to set up, but I was running late. There was some traffic getting in, so ended up having only an hour to set up. I wasn't too stressed since my setup is pretty simple. I decided to get the core bones of it set up, mainly my changing booth since that requires the most construction. I made this last year from PVC pipes and made a custom curtain to give some fun and flair to my booth. Since the spaces don't come with any walls, I set up my backdrop with hanging a cute bedsheet that was big enough to cover the width of the space. I ran out of time, so I just left the rest for the next day. Good morning. I woke up super early to get ready so I could arrive right when it opens. I have about 30 minutes left or so until it opens, so I'm just gonna explore the building. I've been back here before. It has a really great view of the Golden Gate Bridge in Alcatraz, so I'm gonna go see what the view is like. The sun is just coming up. I just want to take in San Francisco. There's a really good view here. I'll show you in a sec. It's really nice because it's less windy today, so you can see the calmness of the view here. Took me an hour and a half, but I have my booth all set up. I'll give you a tour. The doors opened at 11 and it was a slow start, but it quickly became crowded. Once it started going, I was pretty busy for the rest of the day. It was so nice meeting some of you that already follow me. I'm always so humbled and flattered when people come up to me. I just never know who I reach with my content, so I'm very thankful to you guys that support me. I sold 20 items that day, and a lot of those were my higher ticket items like the jeans and towel vest, so I was pretty happy about that and ended the day pretty exhausted but on a high note. It's day 2 of Renegade Craft and the final day. I came here early to get a good parking spot since I will be loading in the car today. So I wanted to get a good spot, and I wanted to actually come early to check people's art out. I usually don't have time to look around at these types of events, but I wanted to come early and just kind of take a peek, support people, and also check out this farmer's market that's in the same lot. Kill some time there before the doors open. But yeah, I'm super excited to end strong on day 2 for Renegade Craft. I took a quick little stroll around the farmer's market because it was super windy and kept drizzling on and off, so I made it quick, but I did manage to snag this pastry, so totally worth it. Once the doors opened, I headed inside to get my booth ready. I had plenty of time, so it was all very chill, no rushing around. around today. It was actually really nice walking into my booth because most of it was already set up. I just did a little refresh, moved things around a little, but overall kept the same layout. Then I got to walk around a bit. I met my neighbor Becca of Tiny Bees all the way from Brooklyn. She makes really cute handmade ceramic accessories and small decor. I also met my other neighbor Amy of Water Sand Stone. She makes really cool jewelry. I actually bought one of her pieces. It's a cute little dainty bow necklace. Her designs are unique and really well crafted. Then I ran into someone I see often at these markets. He's based out of LA as well. Goom is an art brand with different shirts, hats, bags, art zines, and this is his current favorite piece. Last but not least, I met a fellow upcycler, Kametka by Kat. She makes vests, jackets, and tops all made from vintage materials. It was nice connecting with someone in the similar field. And just like that, it was time for day 2 of the market. This day had a steady buzz, not quite as non-stop as yesterday, but still super solid with some nice calm moments in between. By the end of the day, I sold 16 more pieces. When added to yesterday, it was looking like one of my best markets ever. As the day started to wind down, so did my energy. When it came time to break down my booth, I didn't really film anything. I was running on fumes and really needed to lay down at this point. Now that I'm back home, I've had a few days to reflect. Here are my final thoughts. To recap, this event was held in San Francisco at Fort Mason Center for a 2-day market. I was able to make a profit, but the expenses did take a big chunk of it. If you want a more detailed breakdown, maybe I can make a separate video if you're interested. So yes, I did make money, and this was actually the best market I've ever done. For me, I view these markets as my marketing efforts too. It helped me clear out some past season styles that really helped me manage my inventory. I had that little sales section that really helped me in the end. I really love this market, and I feel like it reaches my core audience, especially in a city like San Francisco where markets like this are a little more rare. Unlike LA, I feel like we're competing with multiple events happening at the same time. SF feels a little more focused and people make the effort to come out. It honestly took me a lot of trial and error to find my niche customers. This event felt like the payoff after testing different price points and what to bring to these markets. I also think my pieces do better in spring summer with all the colors and textures. Overall, it was totally worth it, but to be real with you, the profit isn't life-changing. I would have to be making this type of income every month to be fully sustainable, and the time I put into these pieces, it's a lot. When I'm prepping for a market, I really don't have a life. So yes, I can make money, but the pace isn't something I could keep up forever. I hope this gives you a better sense of what goes into doing one of these events. I've already signed up for a handful of these markets, so I'll ride it out for the rest of the year. But for the long-term future of my small business, I'm still figuring that part out. That's why I've been leaning into more long-form content and digital patterns to help support what I do. At the end of the day, I really do love creating, and I just want to be able to do it full time and make a sustainable living doing it. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps my channel get discovered to new people. And if you want to see what I'm currently making, please follow me on my socials. And if you want to support me directly, please visit my website for unique fashion and digital patterns. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.